what's up? My name is Roger Cook, aka DJ Cook 'em Up. And today on Louisiana Unleashed, we got my boy Verno. What's up, Verno?
Cooling, know what I'm saying? Honored to be here for Louisiana Unleashed. First
Man,
time.
yeah, it's a pleasure to have you. This ain't gonna be the last time, man,
Oh
because
no.
I see you out there doing your thing, man. It's good to have you, man, on the show, man. Uh, so we gonna get right to it, man. You did a show last night, right?
Yeah, I did one at Diamonds over here.
Yeah, how was that? How was that?
It was epic. Like the reaction I got from the performance was different than what I expected.
Right.
I was expecting to come in on a more of a turn up level, but
Uh-huh.
they enjoyed the R&B more than anything. I might go back doing R&B on
I
them.
hear you, man. So you do R&B and you rap.
Yeah, I do. I label myself as an alternator artist because it gives me the advantage to have access to all other gifts that other artists don't have.
Okay. What would you prefer doing
I
though?
prefer singing. I
Singing.
enjoy singing.
Yeah. That's what's up. That's what I mean. You might want to focus on that, but like I said, do what you do to satisfy your fans and your artists. But how long have you actually been into the? I'm just gonna say the singing first.
Okay.
The singing and the rapping.
The singing, I've been into the singing for a while. Ever since I learned that I can get a female number, that I really been singing since I've been about probably in sixth grade. Since the first girl said she liked me because I could
Yeah,
sing. Yeah,
that's what's up. You
I've
got to
been,
get the numbers, huh? But and you've been rapping the same.
sing.
Okay, now as far as recording, you do all your own production, right?
I do. I make my own beats. I mix and record myself. But as of the new project that I have, that I'm in the process of working on, I have another engineer and working on it because I'm looking for that professional sound so that way I can be able to go radio and as well as venues.
Right, right. So what are your goals? What are you trying to do with this? I mean, what do you want to take this to?
Where I want to take this to, once I can actually say that I I've mastered all my gifts as far as production, making beats, mastering and mixing, recording, rapping, singing, doing graphics.
Right,
I'm really gonna put myself into the field where I can help out the generation or the generation after that or as long as I'm here, I'm gonna put myself in a position
right,
I can give a handout and help. Not really giving a handout, but make it more easy to where they won't bump their heads like I did mine.
right. That's real good that you would say that because once somebody get on a platform and they have a platform to help somebody, they usually don't. And you can't help everybody.
You can't.
That's one thing that you got to realize. You can't help everybody, but the people that you see with the same fire in their eyes as you. I mean, I would jump on.
Right.
So, uh, and by saying that, how long have you actually been into the business of entertainment?
I've been into the business. I can really say I've been in the business of entertainment for like 4 years. At first, I was wanting to be like any other individual. I just wanted to be an artist. I wanted to be the
Right.
one you see front screen, blah blah. But as time kept going through, I learned about the business side. I learned about the roles that you actually make money from that a lot of people don't see the behind the scenes thing.
Right.
And I was like, that'll be a wonderful thing if I can have access to both the artist and the production side.
Dang, that's a decision on you. I mean, you could do it because you're actually doing it now. You could set up a production team, but like I say, the business is the business. I love the business of it. A lot of people don't like the business of it. That's my thing. I love the business of it. Don't really like dealing with the fun stuff. I like the hard stuff, man.
Yeah,
And the business and making sure things are organized. And that's why I tell artists, please find you somebody to represent you. I do management, but I don't care who you get to do your management. Please get somebody. Please get somebody. Because they can cushion a lot of the stuff that
that you can't get
you
through.
can't get through. And then you don't need to be doing that part when you need to focus on your craft.
You're
You know?
right.
So that's my suggestion. So if you had a new artist walk up to you and say, man, I want to do this, Verno. How do I get started? I mean, what would you tell them?
Honestly, me,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell them true. I'm gonna tell them pray first. Then, secondly, You just got to believe in yourself. In order to say you want to achieve something, you had to have the confidence in yourself that it can be achieved in order for a person to accept it the way you would want them to accept it. That's just like me. I tell a bunch of new artists, if I want to start on something, I'll start simple and I just write on my phone. I take it straight to lyrics. At least I know for a fact I'm getting what I see in my mind on paper to where if I show it to you,
Right.
you'll be able to comprehend what I got going on up here.
Right. Now, that's good advice. So, a lot of new artists, I know, they see you on stage and they want to give you their CD. I mean, what do you say about that when an artist give you their CD instead of giving, like, I would tell them, hey, go give it to my manager.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, what would you tell them when they bring you their CD?
Honestly, me, I'll accept them. Like I know it might not even much be my role for me too, but I remember the days that I was trying my best to give my CDs to certain individuals, and I know some wouldn't even much send me to their manager. Some
Right.
wouldn't even much look at me. Some would just hear me and keep passing by. But that's to each his own. That's why I'm glad that God put me in a situation to where I have access to where I can help. Like if a person tell me, "Hey, I just started today. This is my first single.
Uh-huh.
Listen to me." I'm gonna make sure that I put it in my CD player that I'm gonna be where I can listen to it, and if I
Right.
can, I get back with that person.
Right. So you would try to listen to every CD that somebody gives to you, and that's hard to do, being that you have to take care of your music and your brand and everything that you have to do. But that's pretty cool. So as far as the business side of it, what would you tell a artist to just focus on?
That's a good one. What I tell an artist is, first thing first, believe first. Don't go searching for help. You'll know who really trying to help you because they'll present the opportunity to you. They'll
Right.
see something inside of you that makes them want to be involved in with you. I know a lot of artists, and it became a point to where it was me. I'll go searching for things, and certain things that I'll go searching for, I really didn't need.
Yeah, you already had, and that's a good point, artist. Do you grind? My first time seeing Verno was in an open mic. Well, we call it Rock the Mic.
Rock the mic
That was
too.
my first time seeing him. And then after that, I was like, man, this dude, he got something with him. And it wasn't just your singing or your style of singing. It was a little bit more because I saw through that.
Right.
When we went outside and I started talking to him, I was like, man, this dude has got a lot of intellect, a lot of intelligent stuff that he's saying. He knows what he wants to do at this point. He knows what he's trying to do. So, and I told you, I remember I told you, man, go for it.
Right.
Don't let nobody get you. Just go for it. Don't listen to. You're gonna have to decipher from from the bull crap to the real stuff, and you already know. Most people that tell you real stuff, sometimes it hurts.
Yeah, but you gotta accept the
Yeah.
fact. You gotta accept it if you want to mature and grow through it.
And as far as since you kind of new to me as an artist, I know the door's been closed in your face quite a bit.
If you're not an artist grinding to achieve, if you can't say you never had a door closed in your face, you really ain't grinding.
Yeah. And then you know what I tell artists when, because it done happened. I mean, I've been in this thing 20 plus years, and they still getting closed in my face. Believe that. But I tell artists this all the time. Those same doors that close in your face, they can open up. That you can open them up again because that's how doors work. It might not be your time, and if it was for you at that time, God would have gave it to you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, just like I tell you, keep the grind up, man. We see you. That's why I got you on Louisiana Unleashed, because we see you, and I try to get that. Well, this is not your first interview. This is about your third interview. I tried to get you before anybody else got you, but you've been working, so that's been kind of hard. You know what I'm saying? They've been getting you. But we got you on Louisiana Unleashed, man. We're glad to have you.
Oh,
Now,
it's an honor to be here.
these songs, man, that you're coming out with, unique, different, and new to the area, man. So tell us about your style, man. Where you get your style from?
I like questions like these because it's an insight type of question.
Right.
The reason why my style the way it is, I analyze first of all where I'm at to where I can see what artists I got in my area. I'm from Mississippi, so automatically from the gate with me coming in Louisiana, I'm different already from the dump. But I have an opportunity to watch the hot Louisiana artists. Like I'm monitoring everything. People asking what I got going on, why I'm steady moving, because at any second I could fall.
Right.
Any second I could be put behind. And what I like about me, I'm walking a lane nobody's in.
Okay.
Everybody's either they rapping. Like much love to all the artists that's out here in Louisiana, but you have a lot of rappers. Like it feels good to know that I can sing. It feels good to know that if I do a show and I know everybody is finna rap, I'm finna sing. I'm gonna be the
Okay.
standout. I want you to remember me. I want you to be like, okay, out of everybody that rap, I'm gonna remember Verno because he the only one who did something different. That's why
Right.
I like being different and unique. I make music. I work. I take care of home. That's it. Like I don't go outside. The only time you'll see me is when I'm promoting on the internet or I got a show. You won't see me in foolishness or in the streets. The streets don't have nothing for me. I be at home in the studio.
So you basically your lifestyle is music, branding, and everything. And we talked earlier about your advice for a new artist. And what was the hardest thing for you to accomplish as a new artist?
The hardest thing was that that one chance, and the reason why I'm gonna stick that quote, one chance, gonna stick with me for this conversation because I don't watch a lot of individuals, even including me. I don't watch them strive, going and going, and it's that one chance that'll open up eyes that see you on a daily.
Yeah.
It's like it goes. That's why I say last night my show at Diamonds reminded me of my first show ever in Hammond. Like I've been doing music since before I came to Hammond in Mississippi,
Right.
but I never got heard. That one chance came for me to finally do a show in Hammond, and you'll be surprised that one opportunity spread it like a virus to where I haven't stopped since. Like it went
Okay.
from Louisiana to Michigan, it went from Louisiana to Florida, it went from Louisiana to Texas, and I'm grateful to have the opportunity for my music from Mississippi to travel to these places
Right.
that I probably would have never been. But
Right.
you know that lets me know that it's pushing, the movement's
Right.
growing, it's going somewhere.
And that was the actual show at Diamonds. It did that for you. I mean,
Yeah,
you had fans
that
from
they ain't know me from Adam and Eve. They
right,
just know when I came there, I was the boy that they never seen before, who was going hard.
right. So you gave them what you wanted to give
I
them,
gave them what
and you got the response back. Okay, cool. So that's some good advice. That I mean, you knew artists. You use that. That's what he went through. Use that as
any opportunity is a
yeah.
good opportunity. Treat it as if that was the last time you'll ever be doing anything.
Yeah. Question now. This goes out to the new artists. How do you say, for instance, what song? How do you pick out the songs that you want to perform or the ones you want to put on your album? Because that's a question that would puzzle me. Like, I couldn't, if I was an artist, I couldn't do it by myself. I could record, but I couldn't figure out what would go on my project.
What I used to do is I record a selective amount of songs and I create me a tighter bass from it. But what I'm finna start doing now, which I feel like new artists should do too, it's a very good helpful tint. Will it hint? I prefer make the title. I'm gonna go make my title first, so that way I can know what my tracks are going to be. I can know what my moral of the whole mix or album will be, instead of just making random tracks that's not fitting with each other and just slapping a title on it.
Now, is there anything else before we close it out that you want to say about the business first? I'm gonna let you talk about the business first because we try to get that out there because this entertainment stuff as a hobby, it's fun. But then when we get to, I want to perform, I need to get, uh, I need to brand myself, I need to get my music a certain way, you know, that part. What would you tell them about that?
What I say is me, your goal, your overall goal should be strive to a point to where people will pay you for your entertainment. They will pay for the quality, the what they expect. It's just like us. You gonna go into the mall If you see a pair of pants that you feel like that's worth your time, worth your taste, and the amount of money you're gonna spend, you're gonna buy it. You're gonna do what you can for it. That's the goal. So what I tell new artists is when you look into the mirror, you should be looking at your music. Your music is a reflection of you. Like should nobody tell you nothing about you if you know you, if you
Right.
true to yourself. It be people tell me all the time, why you rapping when you singing? Why you singing when you rapping?
Right.
Because I can walk to any event that's rapping and I can play my role. I can walk into any event that's singing and I can play my role.
Right.
I always keep myself to where my image, that's another thing. For new artists, image mean more than anything.
Right.
For the new ones because don't nobody know who we are. Nobody never seen us.
Right.
And for us to get that chance for someone to see us, that chance means more than just seeing you on a regular basis. Now you
Right.
have more than one person that you got their attention. That's where the entertainment come in at.
Right. Right. So images. Take that. That's a point. Image. We didn't even talk about that, but glad you brought it up. So what are we in the future? What are we seeing from Verno?
In the future, all I could tell you is stay tuned. Cause what I plan, what I tell you now, it'll be in a different direction, even more vicious then. And then everybody be expecting, well, I thought you told me you were going to come out with it. I did, but something
Right.
better came through. All I can say for the ones who interested in me, you subscribe to my YouTube channel, Verno Baby. Look me up on Facebook, Verno Vaughn. Like, I'm not your average. To me, I define myself as the word entertainment. Verno
Okay.
Vaughn.
Now, you got a YouTube channel.
Yep.
You got videos on there. The future, like I said, the future. We don't. You don't even know what. You just gonna bring them Verno.
We gonna
Let's bring them
we
Verno.
gonna bring them
man.
Verno.
Yeah. So that's good, man. So the next single you working on, or you already got it?
The next single. Oh, okay.
All right. The next single. You got that in order? Or you gonna?
I have the next hot single that I want to push because I'm not just gonna record and just put it out. Like I want to catch. I want that one that's gonna drive everyone crazy to where you're gonna hear it nonstop to where you have no choice but to accept the fact that this is a song that's catchy. It's gonna be out of two, a single called "Make Love Not War" or a single called "Lifetime." I'm really finna take my R&B in the directions R&B has, from slow to up tempo, pop. And nowadays, you'll be surprised, us new artists, we can actually take R&B to the club. Like, so
Right.
you'll be surprised, like, creativity has grown.
Cool. All right, Verno, this is what I'm gonna do to you. I don't think I ever done this with an artist on Louisiana Unleashed, but I'm gonna let you take us out. But I'm gonna say farewell, and I'm gonna let you take us out with that single. Just give me 4 bars of it. And this is DJ Cook 'em Up. We about to get him to take us out with 4 bars of one of his singles.
Yes, indeed. I like this. An honor for me to close out Louisiana Unleashed. Oh, man. But, yeah. Here goes single. My name is Verno. Thanks for the opportunity. YouTube me, Verno Baby. Subscribe to my channel. Look me up on Reverb Nation. You can download my singles. Hit me up on Facebook, Snap. I'm everywhere. Book me for your next event, no matter what it is. Like, this is my gift, and I direct this to the ladies because ladies love my R&B. So here's a little sample for you to check out. Just the way your body feel when we're laying down, the way your body feel when we're both rolling around. See the way I hold you tight when we're loving all night, all night. Everything is gonna be alright.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody.
LA Unleashed, yeah. 985.